She about to go brazy in this. She about to go crazy. Hello, good morning for me. Welcome to the Book Side of the Internet. But more importantly, welcome to A Crown of Gilded Bones release week. So you know what that means. I'm rereading. Here's my plan. Today is actually Thursday the 15th. It's 15th? What day is it? Hello? It's the 15th, yes. And here's my plan for my reread. Half of this, I marked it, little tabby right here. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting. Half of this today, half of this tomorrow, and then half of A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire on Saturday, and a half of A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire on Sunday. That way, this video goes up on Monday, and the book releases tomorrow for you guys. And I think that's just perfect for me to get it, read it, and cry because it's over. It is very much raining. It is April showers bring May flowers for real for the past couple of days. So this is honestly perfect reading weather. And I am not mad about it. I have nowhere to go at the moment. I painted my nails yesterday and 2 of them already came off. So I'm gonna do that today. Other than that, it's just reading and reading. So half of this today. I am so excited to reread this and tab it up because I obviously have not tabbed it, so I get to ruin it with tabs. If you didn't know, From Blood and Ash is my favorite series, my favorite fantasy series. I can say that with my whole chest as of right now. Like Throne of Glass is very much second, but nothing can top. I love a good romance, I love a good plot, and this just has both of them. And then not only did I love this one so much, I think A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire just made it that much better. So yeah, that's what's going on in my head right now. I am going to get reading. I have to read 244 pages today, which I think I could do. I just love holding this book. It makes me happy. Also, last night when I was putting the tab in, I didn't realize that under the dust jacket is literally just bare. So I thought I'd show you guys. It's literally bare all around. And that's very funny to me because it literally has nothing on the book. But you know what? We still love her. We still love the cover of the book is immaculate. We had a little change of scenery because I have to watch the twins for a second, but we're starting now. Don't be mean to my book. Don't be mean to my book. Chapter 1, and I already have 2 tabs. I miss Poppy. The girl is a badass and I love her. I'm over here swooning at a book. I just hit chapter 2. I tabbed it up, if you can see that. I don't know. I'm swooning because we just met Hawk. Yo, I'm like so happy to be reading this again. I'm like smiling at every page. So as we all know, this is a reread. So it will be spoiler filled. I'm only on chapter 2, so I mean, I don't know how much I could really spoil right now. Besides, I love Hawk so much. I want all good things in life for him. And I'm so glad. Like, I'm literally smiling at the book as I read because I love him so much. And they're like, them together. Oh my god, my camera died when I was literally like reading the book and smiling. So here we are on my phone. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm just so happy to be back in this world. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so right now I'm on a diet, like a very strict diet, and I get nothing sweet or anything like that. And so every time there's mention of food in a book, I want to cry a little bit inside. Like I was reading Tilly and the Lost, what? Not Tilly and the Lost Fairy Tales. Pages and Co. The Book Wanderers last night, and this one has a lot of references to like pastries and sweets, and I was like hurting because I was so hungry and I wanted something sweet to eat. And so now Tawny is eating some powdered sugar covered pastry, which was reminding me of beignets, and I don't even like beignets that much, but I want a beignet. So here's the problem. I just need to skip over the food parts. Can I do that? Because it's hurting me internally. Okay, I have thoughts. I'm on page 63, and that's when she goes to the, hold on. That's when she goes to the house of the cursed man to, you know, him. But the lady, before she even gets in the room, the lady like kneels before her and she says, "They spoke of you. They say you're the child of the gods." She is though. Oh my god. Oh my god. The foreshadowing is unreal. And I'm just very much excited to keep reading. Oh my god. They say you're the child of the gods. Like, what? That is true. That is true. She is the child of a god. I think that's what we figured out, right? At the end of A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. See, this is why I need to reread, for this reason alone. But yeah, I am on the chapter of 4. I'm on chapter 4, so we're just making our way slowly. I'm still very much loving my time here, and I'm glad that not only will it end and then another one, but then another one. Like, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. Only 62 pages in, and that's how many I have tabbed, but hey, no regrets. Okay, page 84, and this is the part with Lord Mazine when he's talking about, when he like pulls her to the side and talks about the lessons. And I'm like so disgusted just even rereading this. Like, I know what the lessons are, so like I'm even more disgusted. But like, even the way he's talking and everything about him is so disgusting, and he needs to stop, please and thank you. I'm back with more thoughts. Who's surprised? I just want to note that I'm very glad that the vampires in here are called Atlanteans, because I think if they were called vampires, I wouldn't like this book as much. And that's just me with my like biases of vampires, but I don't like vampire books, but this is a vampire book, so I just want to throw that out there, that I like that they're called Atlanteans. Thank you, JLA, for making that small change. I'm reading with my hand covering the bottom of the pages because I know what's coming, and I don't want to, like, I know it's not spoiling myself because I already know what's going to happen, but I don't want to skip ahead. I know what's right there. You hear squeaking, it's my nieces squeaking in the background, but I got a package and I don't know what it is. It's very heavy. I don't even know if it's book related. But we're gonna open it on camera. Little fun time unboxing. What could it be? I do not know. Opening it. Oh, you can't even see that I'm opening it. Away from the face, as always. Okay. Who the hell did this? No way. No freaking way. Just happy you're part of the goodness that is the Citadel. Enjoy from Brandy. Are you freaking kidding me? This was literally too nice. These are some of the sweetest people that I've ever come across in my life. Wow. Brandy, I'm about to send you a message right now. What the heck? I'm like lost for words. That is so sweet. 3 books. Oh, did I even say what they are? It's The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, which I put on my wish list for me to buy at some point, not for somebody else to buy. Wow. Thank you, Brandy. I love you so much. Okay, now that I'm over my shock, I'm gonna like actually take this like clear wrapping off, and I thought I would do that and talk about From Blood Mash so far, right? This book is literally like, it has everything I could ever want in a book, which is I think why I love it so much. Like romance heavy, but also fantasy heavy, and also like I said, Miss JLA not calling them vampires but calling them Atlanteans definitely makes it that much better. And I just love Hawk. I think I love everything to do with him. I'm not usually a sucker for a morally gray character, but I guess I am. Okay, here's an update from when I last updated you. I painted my nails just for this one to now pop off after I worked out. I edited and uploaded a video that's actually gonna go up tomorrow morning, and I worked out. So I did a lot, but I did not reach where I needed to reach. I still have this much left to read, and it took me like 4 hours to read just this much. So what I'm getting at here is it's gonna be a late night. I just realized I updated my Instagram and not here. So also deja vu. Whoa. I'm on chapter 8, page 11. I just started reading again. And listen to this part. So this is what Victor is saying to Poppy after Rylan gets killed in the gardens. Okay, so he says, "You did what you needed to do. You are not responsible for his death. He was doing his duty, Poppy. The same as if I were to die defending you." And she said, "Don't say that. Don't ever say that. You won't die." He's older than you, but okay. And he says, "But I will die someday. Something, 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 something. No matter how or when it happens, it will not be your fault, Poppy. And you will not waste one moment on guilt." So we all know, or maybe we don't, I'm just spoiling in advance, but we all know that Victor dies and she blames herself. And this right here is just really crazy to read before that happens, because Miss JLA was hinting at it. She said, "You will die and Poppy will feel guilt." But anyways, oh my god, my hair is a mess. I'm gonna get into this and hopefully just keep reading and not talking. Okay. Hawk saying that she can be assured that she will never be hurt again. Hawk, do you know what's going down? So like, don't even front, don't even lie. I swear, the lesson scene, I want to kill Lord Mazine and the Duke, but my boy Hawk does it later on, so I guess it's fine. But it's so gross, like so unbelievably gross. I haven't updated in a very long minute. I am currently on page 218, where I'm trying to read up to 246, I think, chapter 21, which is like not far away at all. Like I'm almost done reading for the night, which I am getting very tired, so I'm happy. But I have been updating my Instagram stories. I'm debating on if I'm adding them in here or not, because I have some hot takes in the moment that just go to Instagram. But basically, I just read Poppy fighting on the rise and Hawk catching her, which is one of my favorite parts. Like, there's so many favorite parts of the book, but that part is one of my favorite parts because it's like when they get their first real long conversation, like by the fire in her little gown. Okay, Miss Poppy. But yeah, I love them so much. I want to just like, but I don't really care. I care about Poppy, but like I want her man, so that might, and she can fight better than me. Maybe I don't want to go into that world. But yeah, I'll update you guys if I have any other thoughts. I think I am gonna add the Instagram post in here just to give you some insight as to what I'm feeling as I read more specifically. Does that make sense? Because I haven't been updating this. I've been updating my Instagram stories. It is 1:33-ish a.m. and I finally reached the middle point of where I need to be so that I can finish this tomorrow. I love this book though, y'all. I think the reason why it's so easy for me to, like, I read 246 pages today because this book is just amazing and it's fast paced. There's like never really a dull moment, or if they are, they're just very entertaining. I just read the part where Hawk defends Poppy against the priestess trying to slap her, as he should. I just love that part too. I really cannot wait for the write in 2 days. Well, it's in 2 days in the book. It's gonna be tomorrow for me, because that's when the juicy stuff happens, and then the even juicier stuff follows. So tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. I actually am pretty busy tomorrow. Not busy, but I have things to do tomorrow, so hopefully I get this done before I hang out with my friends tomorrow night. Also, I have come to realize that this is going to be a very long video, and so I am very sorry. Okay. Good night, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. It is currently like 12:15 almost, and I have not picked up this book at all. I did work out though and eat breakfast and obviously like showered and everything, but here we go into the second half of the book. Focus. He doesn't want to, but I'm very excited to once again be back with Hawk and Poppy, and I will be updating you guys if I have any big thoughts. Okay, so let me pause my music, my background ambiance. So we're about to get to the good juicy part, because the write is where the fun stuff happens, right? Like, Lord Mazine and the Duke are killed, which we love. Victor dies, which is sad, but I was never really that attached to Victor. Like, he was cool, he was there, he was like, still had flaws, but you know, we loved him and we let him go. But I'm very excited to read that part again. Like, the one part in specific where she chops him up, she loses it. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Also, I wish you can see this better. Focus on it. Let's see if I can get the lighting to focus on it. There you go. I'm having such a fun time tapping this. I literally don't care how many tabs I use because I love this book so much, and if I don't use the tabs on this book, then what book is worthy enough, you know? That's all I have to say. I'm gonna go back to enjoying this book and reading about the write. I just wanted to let you guys know that I know the write is coming and I'm so excited for it. Okay. But also, like, Miss J.L.A. posted some fan art, so how could I not share that with you all? Hopefully without the freaking ring light in it. Let's see. There we go. Look at them. No, focus on them. Oh, God, I love Hawk. Every time they say something about his dimple, I die a little bit inside because dimples are my weakness. Okay, so I'm using blue tabs to represent things that I am recognizing now. So basically, he's talking about the cavern. We all know the cavern scene from A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, but it's first mentioned here, which once again reiterates that authors are so freaking smart, and I wish I could write a book like that, you know? Like, I wish I had that brain that I could do that. But yeah, I'm having literally the time of my life. I think I've said that like so many times, but honestly, I don't want it to end. Oh my god, I'm in the Facebook group because I'm a die-hard fan. I went on the Facebook group and they said that some Barnes & Nobles are already putting them out for sale. And it's making me want to drive to Barnes & Noble right now. But like, even if I had it right now, I wouldn't be able to read it right now because I want to do this reread before I read it. So I'm gonna wait. But also, the cover is crooked on a lot of them, which is very sad. Let's see if I can pull up a picture really quickly. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you can see that. Once again, not my face. That it is crooked on there. So I'm very nervous because that will bug me. It's like just slightly off. That could be annoying, you know. I'm glad that I'm getting the Fairy Loot box though, because that's gonna look beautiful. I lied when I said I wasn't gonna be sad when Victor died, but I actually just teared up and put 3 of these onto these 2 pages. It's just like he didn't deserve it, like the way it happened, you know. I mean, they were just like so close. But like his last words before being hit was, "You make me proud," which is like, and then he wanted her to forgive him for not being a good man, which I respect him for that because he was more guard than father figure, which was his job, but still. I honestly should have kept the camera on for me to get my reaction, but I literally just screamed at the book that I love that scene so much. Like, he thought he was doing something with his smirk, and then she hacked him to pieces. I love when people get what they deserve, you know? Like, now and later on in the book, like, we still have so much more fun things to read about, and I'm so excited. A visitor while we're reading. Nora, say hi. Wave hi. Here, go higher. Say hi. Do it. Oh goodness. And you can hear the other giggles. We're on page 337 now. About to go to the Capitol. Okay, so fun fact about me, I love the stars, and so anytime there's something about stars in a book, I nearly collapse with happiness. And I forgot about this line, but it's like one of my favorite lines. And I forgot that I didn't forget about it. I forgot that it was from this book. It's when they're in the blood forest, on the floor, and he says, "When you listen to me, I think the stars will fall." Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow, I wish I could capture this moment somehow. Me too. Daytime. I am on page 380, which means I am up to the point where Poppy asks Hawk to spend the night. And we all know what comes after that. Bow chicka wow wow. That. But also her getting like attacked in the cell, and like him coming out as a dark one, obviously. Like, it's gonna be a hell of a time from here on out. I have this much left. I really want to finish it tonight, but I am hanging out with friends at like 9:30, so I don't know how much I'll be able to get done. We're gonna get as far as we can. That tab is where I want to be before I leave, and then I can finish that when I get home, maybe, but it might be late. We shall see. Other than that, I'm still very much like, I'm always the one to doubt how I feel about a book after I'm done and like after it's far removed, and I'm like, was it actually as good as I kept hyping it up as? And I'm very glad that I honestly should have hyped it up more, if we're being honest, because this is my favorite series of all time. I keep holding up this book like you can see that it's from Blood and Ash. Welcome back. Okay, I got a little snacky snack. Mel's doing sprints right now, so I'm watching sprints. Gonna try to read how much I need to read. I just got to the part where Poppy finds out that she was betrayed, and like literally all her guards die, which is like sad for them, but we didn't know them like that. So but yeah, I'm gonna keep reading, and eat my granola bar and thrive, hopefully. Okay, I look like death. I'm so tired, but here's the update. I got read up to to chapter 38, which is page 444 last night. I'm trying to finish this before 12 because then I'll still be on track with A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. But yeah, we're just gonna finish this right now. I just read the part where, well, I'm at the part where they're attacking Poppy. Basically, Jericho is about to die, and I love that for us. Now Poppy just not realizing that he's the Dark One when like all signs pointed to him being the Dark One the entire book. We're like almost done the book and she's just not figuring out he's the Dark One. Girl, we've been new. We've been new. Okay. Vlog update. I put on my From Blood and Ash shirt. I don't know how I forgot that I made this. Die hard fan. I finished From Blood and Ash. Here are my last thoughts about it before we move on to Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I think that Miss Jennifer L. Armentrout is like so smart. Like I was saying this earlier, authors are so smart to just like remember all of the things that they like hinted at and like put them, like sprinkle like hints throughout the book is just literally insane to me. Like, how do people do that? Yeah, I think I liked it more the second time around because I saw like the little things that she was sprinkling here and there, and so it was just like more fun, like a fun time tabbing always. And I love Kieran so much, and I can't wait to get more of him in A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire because he is one of my favorite characters. It goes Hawk, Kieran, Poppy. I thought I was joking when I said I was going to tab every dimple. I'm pretty sure I tabbed every dimple mentioned in this book. I have not started this and I was supposed to have been halfway today. So I think I'm going to just stay up for a little bit and start this. And then I'm just going to have to read a lot tomorrow and the video might just have to go up later than I wanted to on Monday. But that's okay. I'm very excited for Poppy asking Kieran questions, them getting married, the mist on the way to Atlantia. Ooh, the fight, like with the carriage scene. Not really the carriage scene, but the fight. Like when the Duchess, right? That's like screaming like facts about Poppy's life. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, when she heals Beckett, even though he's a traitor. That's a good part too. I'm just very excited. I'm literally waking up with the sun to go to Barnes & Noble and get A Crown of Gilded Bones on Tuesday. Like, the worker's gonna be like, why are you here so often? And why are you here right when we're opening the doors? A Crown of Gilded Bones. And I hope I meet somebody who also is going to buy it. Okay. I'm gonna start reading as much as I can tonight and update as I can. So I figured out the map thing. It's in A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, not in From Blood and Ash, which makes sense because I knew I saw a map somewhere. It was in here. Okay, so I'm stopping for the night because it's getting late. It's 1 a.m. and I'm waking up at like 9 for some streams. I'm waking up at 9 for some sprints with the Citadel, so I should be able to get more reading done with that. And that's all I have. I'm having so much fun rereading this that like I just know the Crown of Gilded Bones is gonna hit different. Like, I need to find some fan art. I'm about to do that right now. Look up some fan art before I go to sleep. Some fan art of just him smiling with his dimple. If I find that, I will pop it in and credit the artist. I also right before I started reading ordered like 7 or 8 things off of Redbubble, like fan art of Blood and Ash off of Redbubble. So I'm very excited to see those with my books. Good morning. I don't remember what I last said last night, but I made it to page 99 of Kingdom of Flesh and Fire last night, and now I'm here doing sprints with Mel, and we're gonna get a chunk of this done. We have to get a chunk of this done before even like noon, so that so I can finish this by tonight so that this video can go up tomorrow. Okay? Okay, so I changed locations just for a change of scenery, you know? So let me show you what I'm working with. I made like a little cot right here, and I'm laying down and reading. We just redid the floors in here, so that's why it's empty. Okay, a mini update. I literally don't remember the last thing I updated you on, but I'm making my way through the Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I'm on page 256. They're leaving to go to Spessa's End, which is, I love when they go to Spessa's End because things start to pick up. We had the scene with the Lord Cheney, I think, where he started sucking her blood, and I was like, I forgot that she stabbed him so many times. I find the same sick satisfaction in like her hurting people that have hurt her. So like she's seeking out her vengeance and I'm like, go get it, Poppy, you know? Other than that, I can't wait till they get married because I feel like that's like a really fun part. And then the fight at Spessa's End is a really not hyped up part. The fight at Spessa's End is also a very high and intense part that I'm excited to read. Also, I am still like sitting on the floor reading. I had some lunch, I had a snack, and I'm just here vibing. Benji's over there. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this tonight. It might be like a tomorrow morning kind of thing to finish it because I do have things I still need to do today. And then the video will just go up later, and that's okay. But it should go up tomorrow no matter what. Okay, I'm trying to say this really quickly, but I just read that Beckett is Alistair's great nephew. So that could mean that Alistair sent Beckett to lead Poppy to the temple. And if we don't figure that out in the Crown of Gilded Bones, I mean, we will, but come on. That's his great nephew. He probably told Beckett to lead Poppy there because it had to be somebody who was in the group and Beckett. It couldn't just be Beckett. We're still here and we're still reading. I'm on page 300. I know the line where it's like, he's more alive when he's with you is so cliche, but it just is like, it hits different when it's Castile and Poppy and Kieran is saying it. Kieran is such a sweetheart. It's making me want to cry because I love him. So that's where we're at. Let's show you. This much left. This video is probably gonna go up late tomorrow night, but that's okay. As long as it gets up, you know, and as long as I finish before Crown of Gilded Bones comes out, because I'm going there when they open. Hello, and welcome to my floor. I went to go work out, and then I showered and everything and got back in my comfy clothes. But 5 more chapters, and I'm done with the Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and then I'm gonna have to edit, and this video's going up, and then a Crown of Gilded Bones in the morning, and I just keep repeating myself because I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm gonna finish a Crown of Flesh and Fire. I'm gonna finish a Kingdom of Flesh and Fire right now, and let you know my thoughts, a little wrap up at the end, and then I'll see you on Friday for a Crown of Gilded Bones review. I need to find the drawing somebody did of the sex scene in the carriage because It was funny as hell. Also, the drawing of their height difference. Okay, I don't know who this Emil guy is really, just that he traveled with Alistair, but they're talking about the chambers of Nyktos, and he said it's a temple just beyond the pillars, very beautiful. You must visit them. So is he in on it? And because he is part of Alistair's group, and Beckett is staying with Emil. Is it Emil too? Okay, I take that back because Emil is actually Atlantean, and I think it's a wolf, like the Wolvens that are attacking, but I don't know. Well, it's not the Wolvens because they're the ones who saved her. But Alistair is a Wolven. I don't know. But also, Emil was the one who Castile was jealous of on the rise because he was looking at her like he wanted to eat her or whatever. So maybe it's not Emil. I don't know. It's definitely Beckett. Okay, so I'm at the part where she's in the temple or the chambers, and it's only Atlanteans and mortals, not Wolven. So that part confuses me because I was like 1000% sure that it was Alistair, but he's Wolven. But he could still, I mean, like, he could still get the Atlanteans on his side. I don't know. Now I'm like, is it Alistair? All the time I was like, it's Alistair, it's Alistair. But Beckett is also a Wolven. Is it Niall? I don't know. I can't believe I have to wait a whole hour, a whole sleep until I can figure out answers. I need answers. I don't need sleep. I need answers. Quentin and Beckett are really close, so I'm gonna be very sad if Quentin is also helping in this because I thought he was a sweetheart because he protected Poppy on the battlefield. It can't be Quentin. It can't be. Okay, so this is why I was like Alistair, Alistair. It's because they called her an empath, and no one knew that no one in Atlantean knew that because they hadn't interacted with her. But Alistair, of course, went back and was blabbing his big old mouth about it. So that's how they could. That's the only way they could have known, because Kieran wouldn't have said anything. And then the fact they want to freaking stone her, like of all things, you want to stone her. Oh my god. Fucking Alistair, shut up. Shut up. Revealing the gilded bones underneath, and bow before the last descendant of the most ancient ones, she who carries the blood of the king of the gods within her. Bow before your new queen. That hit as hard as it did the first time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That hit as hard as it did the very first time. Oh my god. Okay, wait, so the crown shimmered, the bleached whiteness of them cracking, slipping away and turning to ash, revealing the gilded bones underneath. Is gilded like golden? Is it gold? Gilded is like golden, right? Alexa, what's gilded?
The adjective gilded is usually defined as covered or highlighted with gold or something of a golden color. For more,
I knew
Ask
that.
me to give you more definitions for gilded.
Wow. Oh my god. Now I'm like even more see, this is why we need rereads, because I'm so excited for tomorrow. Also, I'm a little confused about Alistair still. Like, it had to have been him. Like, nobody else would have had time to set up, like, to inform a group and then set up a trap, you know? It had to have been Alistair. It's not Kieran, because my Kiri baby is good. Kiri baby? I don't know, that just came out of my mouth. Let me gather my thoughts and come back for me to finish this video finally. Sorry for the bad lighting, location, and everything, but I finished and I just wanna don't want to move and set up things to look good. But I finished this. What can I say that hasn't been said already? It was a wild ride. I was texting my friend Ada, and I was like, while I was reading A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, I was like, I think I like From Blood and Ash better, but the ending of A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire cannot be beat. Like, that cliffhanger slash everything that was just revealed and left you wanting more, amazing. Like, Io, so I don't know how you pronounce her name, the goddess waking up to save Poppy so that she doesn't like jump off into oblivion. And then freaking them trying to stone her, which I'm still like stone her. And then the blood tree and the rain from the sky and her being the last descendant of the king of the gods. I don't know why I'm keep holding this. They're literally my babies. I literally don't even know what to say. I cannot wait for tomorrow morning. I think I might keel over and die or throw up from excitement. I might not even be able to leave the store before I crack it open and read some of it. But really and truly, this really just reminded me why it's my favorite series, and like that it is my favorite series, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because it's just that good. If you want to chat about anything related to From Blood and Ash, my DMs are literally always open. I had people be like, I'm rereading it because of you, and I'm just like, yes, give me all of your thoughts, because I need to know if we're on the same page or what your theories are, or I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little reading vlog slash reread of From Blood and Ash and A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. If you're as excited as me for A Crown of Gilded Bones, then look out for my video on Friday, because I will be posting a reading vlog of that too. Like, there's just like no ifs, ands, or buts about that either. Comment down below if you're reading A Crown of Gilded Bones tomorrow, and if you are, literally hit me up so that we can yell about the book together. Subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you guys in the next one, aka Friday, for A Crown of Gilded Bones review. Okay, bye. I keep looking. Okay, so if I'm doing this, it's because I'm looking at myself and at the camera, and I'm like, oh, but look at me, and then I'm like, oh, but look at the camera. Anyways.